As an offensive guard and defensive tackle for the Duke Blue Devils, Mike McGee certainly got a workout on college football Saturdays.
Because of the arcane kind of substitution rules, you know, if you came out in a quarter, you couldn't go back in. I wasn't coming out.
If you were starting a finesse football team, McGee probably wouldn't be your type of player, as Georgia Tech found out in this footage from Mike's senior season of 1959.
There were a lot of post games where I had a pretty good headache. We lined up in a T formation, and people pretty much knew where and how you were going to attack them, and the scrimmage part of the game was extremely demanding from that standpoint.
McGee was honored as a 1959 All-American and Outland winner, awards he cherishes to be sure, but with a caveat he feels is worth noting.
This was during the time of social injustice in the South. The African-American athlete was really not part of the scene back then. The pool was not the same pool that it became after integration.
After a brief pro career cut short by injury, McGee got into coaching and broke the color barrier as head coach at his alma mater by starting the first black quarterback in Duke history during the 70s. After coaching, McGee earned a PhD and was athletic director at Cincinnati, Southern Cal, and South Carolina, where he hired the likes of Lou Holtz, Steve Spurrier, and CWS staple Ray Tanner in baseball. McGee retired in 2005 after a lifetime of leadership.
To me, leadership is hiring great people, more than just in their craft of the sport that they happen to be coaching in, but hiring great people and then doing everything, working as hard as you can to see that they succeed. Virtually every person I've had the opportunity to serve as athletic director and hire in most instances, we maintain relationships today.
Tonight, Mike McGee is honored for playing the game that was a precursor to all of his success, as he receives his long overdue 1959 Outland Trophy.
And it's been 50 years, and I still feel that way, that you think about all of the good fortune you've had. You think about all of the other good players that you were playing against and with, and to think that recognition comes your way. It seems a little undeserved, and but I'm not going to give it back.
And to present the award tonight to Mike, Jim Hansen, president of the Downtown Rotary Club. They actually sponsored the award too. Jim?
First of all, I wanted to thank everybody for attending. As president of Downtown Rotary this year, I especially wanted to thank our membership and take continued pride in what Rotary stands for and the projects that we do. Our memberships truly put service above self. I would like anybody that's a Rotary member, if you could please stand. And since we're sharing applause, I would love to thank them and applaud. The Outland Trophy, as you know, and as Adrian had just stated, was a traveling trophy for many years, and the recipients didn't even get the award. They got a certificate or a plaque. In talking to Ginger before tonight, she had mentioned that Mike received his award at halftime of a Duke basketball game in 1959. So we've come a little bit. It's maybe 50 years too late. But I'm really proud and honored to present the 1959 Outland Trophy to Mike. Yesterday at our meeting, our Rotary meeting, which, by the way, if you would like to be a guest, we meet at Field Club on Wednesdays, noon to 1. We're looking for new members, so please come on. Mike shared with me one of his favorite moments, or one of his most proud moments, was that he and Ginger have 15 grandchildren. Well, all of them are very proud of Grandpa, I'm sure, and I'm very honored to present the 1959 Outland Trophy to Mike McGee. I hope I don't drop it.
All right. Thank you. My wife Ginger and I are humbled by this, the graciousness of honoring somebody who won something 50 years ago. That's above and beyond. And but the more I get to know about this community and obviously this state, I actually coached at Wisconsin and Minnesota, and we made trips to Lincoln and got spanked. But the love for football, just the way you honored those young men from Nebraska for their senior awards is, I'm a great fan of football, and I am in awe of what you do. And so God bless you for doing that and honoring these young men. And Ginger and I just had the opportunity over the last 3 days to get to know the Karimi family. And Gabe, I vote in the Harris poll along with a lot of other people, but it means on Saturday I'm kind of glued to television watching. And I got to see Wisconsin play, and so I actually got to see him. He's a lot better than I was in that footage, by the way. But special congratulations to Gabe, and what a great representative of Wisconsin, of the Big Ten. You all going in the Big Ten, yeah, and in college football. And the other thing I want to note, and this is an observation that both Ginger and I have had, is what a wonderful family he has, and he has a foundation, and I know that will have great meaning, continuing to have meaning to his life. But here we are with coming in town 50 years ago. We got the plaque, and just the call itself from Bob Mancuso saying that they were going to do that. And I said, "Are you sure this is something you want to do for somebody that played 5 decades ago?" And but we have had an absolutely wonderful time here, and we are so privileged to have been in the company. Bob, the Mancuso family, and all those who are on the committee, the Rotary, and those who have the responsibilities they do. Our heartfelt thanks go out to all of you, and we shall return. We actually were here for 3 World Series, by the way, while we were so we got a good feel of Omaha, but feel like it's kind of my community now. So thank you so much. God bless.